And I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's going to be fun.
Definitely. Well, congratulations on qualifying. And what I need to know is, what was the strategy going in? Obviously, you've been trying for a couple years, as you just mentioned. What was the motivation to try to get in this year?
Honestly, I've been playing my team on a competitive level for the past few years. So I knew where my abilities were. It was just about
before we...
Kevin, good evening.
That warrior mentality, the common thread there, DA. Thanks so much. So here's Miami's starting group. Jake Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Dragic. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in. Knows when to pass, when to shoot it. Runs the pick and roll exquisite. And is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Butler dishes to Dragic. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Off target on the 15-footer.
I mean, without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position, and I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the contest. Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Warren finds Turner. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
No good from Dragic.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Turner passes to Brogdon. Back to Turner. Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Indiana moving the ball around. Passes it to Warren. Over Butler. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Warren the pass to Turner. Now Brogdon. He's guarded by Dragic. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Brogdon against Dragic. Brogdon looking it over. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here we go. It's Butler. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Boy, Butler doing a nice job taking advantage of the open man. Good quick pass there.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. And here's Oladipo. Kicks to Warren. There's the 3. There's Sabonis. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Boy, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles. He's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Now, here's Brogdon. Right side Sabonis. All sorts of time. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got 8 points. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Brogdon after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Brogdon right side. Outside Warren. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Some changes for Indiana. Doug McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Lamb in there for Oladipo. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. Here's Hero. Kicks it out to Iguodala. To the left side wing. Olynyk inside. Defended by Sabonis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's what you call just really good awareness from Butler. Finding a way to score even when the clock is working against him.
Butler with the steal. A solo fast break. Here's Hero. Finished off the break. Now here's Brogdon. Here's Turner. Oh, blows the buzzer-beating dunk. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead by... And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago.
These guys work so hard and they're young.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. That's the Pacers' 5. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. Back to Butler. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
The pass to Lamb. Shot clock at 6. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, tell you what, nice watching Lamb convert these hard baskets. I mean, showing some real toughness on that play.
And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Here's McConnell. Pass to McDermott. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Lamb, and slam dunk by Lamb.
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside. Lamb is dependable at finding routes to the bucket.
It's Jones on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now McDermott. Inside, Bitadze. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bitadze's got his first points in this one. From deep, Iguodala. A rebound by Bitadze. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Lamb kicks to McDermott. Pass to McConnell. Here's Holiday. McDermott with it. A three-pointer off the mark. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Jones, no luck.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
McConnell finds McDermott. Passes it to Holiday. McConnell with it. Working on Jones with the second effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lamb dishes to McDermott. To Lamb. No good on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up, taken away by Holiday. McConnell scanning the floor. The pass to Bitadze. And here's McConnell. Off with the layup. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Miami ahead. They lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, it was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the... And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Domantas Sabonis.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Jay Crowder. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Robinson.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Crowder with the steal. Here's Adebayo. And that one drops for him. And the Heat lead by 3.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Robinson misses.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Dragic against Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 1-point game. And it's Butler with the jam.
And I love watching Jimmy Butler play. This guy is just fun to watch. I mean, he's a tremendous dunker, strong physical body, and he knows how to throw it down.
Oladipo right side. Great D that time from Adebayo.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Brogdon against Dragic. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Crowder pulls it in.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Robinson misses.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Warren finds Oladipo to the wing on the left. Warren against Crowder. Tries yet again. Sabonis trying to get open. And good that time. Turner's got his first 2 points. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Miami leading by 3. Dragic kicks to Adebayo. Warren against Robinson. From the corner. Here's Adebayo. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Crowder dishes to Butler. Shoots over Warren. And that one hits back iron. The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brogdon, powered down with both hands.
Now you got to be aware of Brogdon here. He's sneaky with these throwdowns, but when he does it, it's with force.
Kept alive. Crowder finds Robinson. Back to Dragic. Butler with the ball. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Warren. Now here's Turner. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
And we just finished the third. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Sabonis and Turner up front. That's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Iguodala, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Taking it up strong against size, he does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Holiday against Dragic. Here's Holiday, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season, moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well, plays with confidence, and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin, and I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
Here's Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Pacers. Victor Oladipo comes in for T.J. McConnell. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Holiday. Good on the bucket. Holiday's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. Outside Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
Robinson for 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Warren, good.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Adebayo, Turner with the steal. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Oladipo. There's Sabonis. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Count that one.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Holiday against Dragic, and Holiday kicks to Oladipo. Holiday dishes to Warren. Shoots from the elbow. Turner. And Turner stays with it. And the Pacers lead by 10.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities. Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully too.
Here's Holiday. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pacers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Domantas Sabonis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Holiday, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Sabonis. Rebound by the Heat. Right side, Crowder. Makes it off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
The putback, it's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to Warren. Three-pointer. Fades away. That shot, no good. So a close game sees Indiana take this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap.
motivation, not even money, honestly. In addition to that, you know, my strategy going in was really just to speed the game up as much as I can, force my opponent to turnovers, you know, and get quick buckets. That's really what it was all about.
Obviously, the fans of my team are looking at what
Welcome to 2K Sports. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And now Washington's starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2-guard spot.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius. And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Robinson for 3. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's Bonga. Outside Wall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Robinson, that's good.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
It's Bryant, high post. This is the Wall. Pass to Hachimura. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Heat moving the ball around. And here's Adebayo outside. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. 8 feet away. And the play by Wall as he finishes it off for 2.
Gotta keep Wall in front of you in transition. He's incredible at blowing right past the defense.
Can't hit that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Passes it to Hachimura. And here is Bryant, defended by Crowder. And it's Bryant missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Butler. In the corner, it's Robinson. Fires the 3. Bryant with the rebound.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Clock at 6. 8 feet away, and that one is good from Bradley Beal. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Miami no good on that time either.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
The pass to Hachimura. Out left to the wing. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Here's Bryant. Back to Hachimura. Miami grabs the miss.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
Hachimura the pass to Wall. From deep. They get it back, and Wall able to finish.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. Wall wide open. Hachimura can't hit the putback. Outside Crowder. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards out front. They're up by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Dragic is out there with Hero. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's Jones. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Washington leading now by 4.
And a more traditional in-the-paint big for most of his career. Miami has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Bertans kicks to Mahinmi. Now, here's Bertans. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's stolen by Bertans. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. He feeds it to Mahinmi. No good. And it's Miami the other way. To the inside. And Jones with the stuff.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feed was phenomenal.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Brown outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Olynyk.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost.
Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
No.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it.
And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys,
Textbook. Oh, wow. In your face. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And so Washington again turning it over. .157 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. It's stolen by Smith. And here is Bertans. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Jones. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Brown. Bounce pass Wagner. And it's Brown missing. The Heat trail by 3. Olynyk can't hit. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Washington. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Wagner passes to Smith. Another shot. Wagner kicks to Bertans. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. It's taken away by Payton. It's 2-on-1. Smith with a wide open look. And another miss by Washington. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Oh!
Tell us how you really feel about that finish. Oof. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Brown the pass to Smith. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Payton, that's good.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Here's Hero. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Wizards lead. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the open. And that'll.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. 4 on the clock, and Bryant slams it in.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now, we expect him to make those type of plays all game. Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Wizards passing it around. Bryant gets a wide open look. The offensive rebound. Wall. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Wall, to the middle. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Outside, Beal to the paint. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Back to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
When Bryant attacks like that, he almost can't be stopped. Defense stays out of his way.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Dragic dishes to Robinson. Butler on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I mean, there's not much Beal can't do. We get to see some of his aerial skills here.
The Heat trail by 7. Down low. It's stolen by Mahinmi. From the high post. That's good from Beal on the assist from Mahinmi. Beal's got 9.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Dragic on the follow.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
To the left wing. Wall looking it over. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Dragic. Butler, no good. Wizards leading by 7. Hachimura, the pass to Bonga. To the paint. Mahinmi kicks to Hachimura. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Miami making a change here. Heroes checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Wagner's checked in. The kick outside to Butler. 1:19 left in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
A different look for Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. And then for Washington, Bertanis, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Brown comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Brown the pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Bertans. He's guarded by Adebayo. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, almost 7 feet. Wagner can really own the boards. Grabs the rebound and finishes the play strong.
Jones kicks to Iguodala. Passes it to Hero. And here's Adebayo. Outside, Jones for 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Beal. Pass to Bertans. Out to Smith. The tray. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. We've got Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. And there's Iguodala. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Smith the pass to Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Ryan is checked in for Mo Wagner. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 4-point game. Here's Dragic. And he converts the layup. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Beal. Bryant controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
Adebayo kicks to Crowder. Good ball movement here by Miami. Now the pass to Hero. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Duncan Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero. And then for Washington, Bonga's checked in. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Back to Beal. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And that one, good. Bryant's got 10 points in just the second half.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the first one drops. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. He doesn't get the second one.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Lob pass to Bryant, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide-open teammate.
To the inside, out to the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Back to Wall. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. Now Beal defending. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop.
Getting out on the break. Butler completes the transition play.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 4. Dragic dishes to Crowder. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wall passes to Bryant. Back to Wall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Wizards lead by 6. Right side, Butler tips it. Wall against Dragic. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Great timing by Hachimura. Alley-oops look easy. I mean, they are hard to get perfect.
Puts it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Back to Wall. From outside the arc. Miami grabs the miss. And it's the Heat on the break. Dragic is running. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bonga the pass to Wall. Here's Bonga. Back to Wall. The shot. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Adebayo down low. Covered by Wall. Pass to Dragic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. He hits both from the stripe.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Passes it to Hachimura. All with it. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. The kick out to Wall. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Got a piece of it. From deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Beal finds Wall. Now here is Hachimura. Fires for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Bryant giving his all to keep the play alive, muscling his way to the putback dunk.
And so Washington takes the win. This was all right, David. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber,
Steph Curry. Pink Diamond Steph Curry. That card, I'll be honest with you, he probably averaged at least 50 points a game during qualifiers. Like, he was going crazy. You know, but the lineup I ran.
The Pacers looking like they could walk straight off the bus and onto the runway. A great fashion sense on this crew. How is that for a gorgeous? And we've got time for a...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Here we go. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, Raul runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Turner. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Ball with the bounce pass to the left side wing. Lots of room. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it. And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
And Brogdon, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
Now here's Beal. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Bryant. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Thomas Bryant is a player who has led the league in two-point shooting percentage. Around the basket makes the tough shots look easy.
Now here's Brogdon. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Inside, and Turner throws it down.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Here's Wall. Right side, Bryant. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Oladipo.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork this man and send it back.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. It's stolen by Bertans. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lets it go from deep. Pacers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Sabonis kicks to McConnell. Outside Warren. And Brown over to help. Shot clock at 5. It's good. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the pass to Brown. Back to Wall. To end the cold streak. The rebound by Turner.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. Mahimi's checked in for Washington. Ish Smith comes in for John Wall. Indiana making some changes. Beal against Lamb. Outside Holiday. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Trailing here by 8. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday finds McDermott. And Holiday has it in the corner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Puts the move on. Bitadze can't hit. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the...
Being yourself, being in your...
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Mo Wagner. Ish Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Brown. And it's Mahimi in at the center, filling out the middle. Nice ball movement by Washington. Mahimi passes to Wagner. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet, too.
Holiday dishes to Lamb. They get a hand on it. Smith with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Payton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
To the wing on the left. McDermott finds Holiday. There's Bitadze. Rebound by Smith. Brown against Holiday. Brown the pass to Wagner. Smith on the wing. Now here's Wagner. To the right side. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Holiday goes in. And the rejection by Mahimi. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Mahimi. He feeds it to Brown. Pass to Mahimi. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss.
You do not have to be a gifted scorer. Jan Mahimi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window.
On the wing, Holiday. McDermott with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Lamb against Payton. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Mahimi. Smith outside. Fires from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And a guy like Justin Holiday, a great option off the bench. Consistent scoring threat with that second unit.
That's exactly right. And Justin Holiday also provides you solid defense to go along with that shooting, Greg. And he's older now. There's a calmness to his presence while he's on the floor. He's been with a couple of teams. He's been around a little bit. So he's just got to maximize what he does best.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Payton kicks to Smith. There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Holiday with it. Now Smith defending. Brown against Holiday. Passes to Bitadze. And the rejection by Mahimi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Right wing. The kick out to Wall. 5 to shoot. Back to Beal. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Warren.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Things were going Indiana's way from the beginning. An exceptional game plan helped them. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
On the court for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Warren, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wizards trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot by Beal, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And there's Oladipo on the assist by Sabonis.
Boy, the strength of Victor Oladipo is on display there, effortlessly absorbing the contact. Nicely done.
Bonga, the pass to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. And Bryant kicks to Beal. And there's the pass to Bonga. Wall looking it over. Here's Hachimura. Stolen by Brogdon. And here's Oladipo. Warren finds Turner. Brogdon against Wall. Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded close. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Bonga. The rebound by Turner.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Brogdon outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
What a play by Wall. It's going to take more than that to slow him down.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Victor Oladipo.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Now Wall. Now here's Bertans. Three-pointer. That shot off.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. Troy Brown's checked in for Mo Wagner. And a change for the Pacers. Lamb's checked in. Holiday against Brown. Nifty move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
For Indiana, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Holiday. Now the Pacers moving it up. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Lamb's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers. Wall against Lamb. Wall passes to Bertans. Pulls from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Outside, Lamb. Back to McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Left side, Turner. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Wall, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Ryan is checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for John Wall. The Pacers also with a sub. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Shoots from the baseline. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. McConnell with it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 11 points. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Indiana leading by 11. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Travis Bertans out there with Bryant. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. There's the feed to Turner. Outside Warren. 5 on the clock. And Oladipo kicks to McConnell. Over Smith. And that one goes long. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. Back to Beal. Smith outside. To the paint. Stolen by Warren. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Oladipo's running. Here's Sabonis. Washington with the rebound. Sabonis with the steal. Inside, McConnell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists in the game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Bryant. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Sabonis with the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Oladipo. McConnell scanning the floor. Back to Warren. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. McConnell passes to Sabonis. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the rise and fire from Victor Oladipo, the team is feeding off him right now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner for the Wizards. Hachimura is checked in for Bertinus. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. The Pacers also with a sub. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Pass to Bonga to the inside. Stolen by Brogdon. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Here's Turner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
Both free throws good from Turner. Wizards trail by 14. Here's Bonga. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Bonga's got his first basket.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass. Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Knocked away. Turner with the steal. Down low. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Bryant drives in.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown. I think there was some thinking after Thomas Bryant had a strong freshman year at Indiana that he would declare for the draft. It's interesting he opts for a second year. That seems to be a real rarity in this one-and-done era.
Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Tries again. They shoot again. And it's blocked.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block.
So it's Washington now. A 12-point game. Beal finds Wall. Clock at 6. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Goes up again. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Brogdon outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Dishes it to Oladipo. The kick out to Warren. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Beal. The pass to Hachimura. Feeds it to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Here's Warren. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Hachimura. Beal, that's for two. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA.
was Pink Diamond Steph Curry, Pink Diamond Dominique Wilkins. Love that card, by the way. The Diamond Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then we had Draymond Green, and I want to say it was George Mikan at center. So we had a pretty nice lineup there. Just more about just causing turnovers and giving Curry the ball.
So you are on your way to this tournament. What's your mentality going in?
Our camera circling high above American Airlines Arena on this beautiful night, giving you a terrific view of our location here in Miami. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man, Domantas Sabonis, is following in his father's Hall of Fame footsteps.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Dragic. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now, here's Oladipo. Passes it to Sabonis. Tipped away. It's stolen by Dragic. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Floats it up for Adebayo. The shot missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Warren finds Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Back to Warren. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. And the Heat going the other way now. And it's the Heat on the break. Up top, Adebayo. Defended by Sabonis. Robinson for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Crowder. And it's sent back by Turner.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Oladipo misses.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Pass to Turner. Count it. Turner's got the first basket of the game for Indiana.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what. And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Here's Oladipo. Second shot opportunity. Sabonis. And the layup falls.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Butler goes in. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Here's Brogdon. Jimmy Butler making his last shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
They now take the lead.
Those 220 pounds came in handy. Jimmy Butler using his big body and muscling those tough shots.
Indiana trailing here. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And the three off target. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
The kick outside to Butler. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Pacers. Deflects the pass. Outside Turner. Now the pass to Warren. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Turner dishes to Oladipo. Again, Oladipo missing. Miami trailing. Pass to Hero. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ring shot on the way, and that's off the glass and in.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Here's Dragic. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's not afraid of contact. Dragic showing he can take the hit, still finish on the drive.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat out front, they lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now for the Pacers, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Robinson for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's McConnell. Outside, Lamb. Over to the left wing. McDermott for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Crowder, the pass to Jones. Over McConnell. Jones, no luck. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Over to the wing. And Holiday has it in the corner. Outside, Lamb. Here's Bitadze. Olynyk is covering. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
The Pacers making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Lamb against Iguodala. Left side, Lamb. And the Heat shooting here about 46% for the game. Crowder, the pass to Iguodala. Another shot. The shot, no good. Good D by Holiday. Indiana leading. Outside, Lamb. Dishes it to McDermott. Kicks it to Holiday. Passes it to Lamb. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Holiday against Robinson. Trying to get something going. That one's not going to go. And Indiana will come the other way. To the middle. Lamb passes to McDermott. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Holiday finds Lamb. The three. Here's Bitadze. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Jrue Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Dragic.
Bouncing off defenders like a pinball, something we see from Dragic almost every night.
Logged in the pass to Turner. Right side, Sabonis. Here's Warren. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Butler against Warren.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
Pacers leading by 5. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Butler against Warren. Outside Holiday. But they get it there. And Turner kicks to Holiday. Here's Warren. Sabonis trying to get open. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot 2 at the line instead.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
So he gets them both. And so here is Indiana. It's a 5-point game. McConnell passes to Warren. Oladipo with the bounce pass. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 5.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what needs to change going ahead in the second half?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Jay Crowder. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. The kick out to Sabonis. Here's Turner. Brogdon outside. Pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got 6 points.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon, launches it, and the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Sabonis. And Justin Holiday subbed in for T.J. Warren. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Right side Robinson. Dragic left side. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2.
Look at Bam finishing strong, making sure the defense can't stop the break.
It's Brogdon on the wing. McDermott kicks to Oladipo. Indiana again missing. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. From deep. Robinson misses. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
From deep three-point range, the rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th rebound in this one. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
And the Heat with some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Goran Dragic. And Hero subbed in for Robinson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Over Iguodala. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Loads it up for Adebayo. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Back to Lamb. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. And the Pacers also making a change. Warren's checked in. Hero passes to Butler. And Jones has it in the corner. The pass to Hero. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Sabonis with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Warren. Indiana with a new shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Sabonis kicks to Warren. Shot clock at 5. Here's Turner. That one, no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers up 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Sabonis and Turner up front. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. McConnell finds Warren. Kept alive by Indiana. Inside, here's Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Simply overpowers the defense. Turner's strength is of great value for his team.
Count it, good. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Outside Warren. McConnell passes to Turner. And a wide open look for Lamb. And he gets it to go from the corner. And that's now 6 points for Jeremy Lamb. Puts it up for Adebayo. Turner with the steal. Outside, Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. Warren kicks to Lamb. From the arc. And the shot by Warren, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Crowder with it, picked up by Turner. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Butler. And now a 3-point Heat lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Lamb finds McConnell. Here's Lamb. Back to McConnell. Pass to Warren. Out to Lamb. And here's Sabonis. To Lamb. From past the arc. Rebound by Butler.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Hero passes to Dragic. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Sabonis at the elbow. And it's good for 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Pacers trail by 3. And Turner kicks to Sabonis. Lamb passes to Warren. McConnell with it. Warren on the wing. Back to Lamb. Passes to McConnell. And here is Turner, defended by Crowder. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Lamb kept alive by Indiana. Up top, McConnell. Here's Warren. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Outside Butler. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. Warren against Butler. Outside, Lamb. Offensive rebound. Sabonis kicks to Lamb. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's McConnell. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Miami leading by 3. Money!
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Warren, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Warren. McConnell kicks to Lamb. To the left wing. Right side Warren. Lamb finds Warren. Here's McConnell. He's guarded by Dragic. And Butler sends it back.
On the prowl, Butler with the block shot.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Lamb passes to Sabonis. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The open shot, Lamb. Lamb missing again. Dragic kicks to Crowder. Down low, Turner with the steal. Tries it from the top of the key. Turner. That's good.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
And how do you feel?
I do feel like I am one of the top players right now, for sure. I feel like I'm a lot of people struggle to shoot the ball this year, I feel like. And I felt like that's been one of my strong suits all year long. So I think that gives me an advantage there. Aside from that, what I've realized just from playing my team competitively and just playing video games competitively in general.
That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This payday.
Well, guys, the Wizards have struggled to
David, thanks. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Devontae Graham. Washington out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Bridges. And it's Rozier in at the point. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's
it's difficult to keep your composure just because it's a video game. Things are not going to go your way all the time. You know, even there's a lot of things out of your control, just like in real basketball, though. So my main thing is, how do I face adversity when it hits? And how do I keep my composure when things hit the fan? You know, and so that's what I'm looking forward to, just keeping my composure. And if I do that, I feel like I have a great chance.
So what you're telling me is you think that people that...
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo, Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now here is Hachimura. Outside for Beal. From deep. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. To the inside. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Shoots over Dragic. Bryant. It's good on the putback.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound Heat. Pass to Butler. And the wide open shot from Crowder. No good on the 3.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Wall passes to Bryant to the right side. Outside, Wall. Back to Bryant. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Out to the wing. Back to Wall. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Butler. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Puts it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Out to the right wing. Back to Wall. Bryant finds Beal. Here's Bonga, defended by Butler. Beal gets a wide open look. And again, Washington no good.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. A different look for Miami. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wall passes to Hachimura. To the paint, here's Bertans. And finished off by Bertans.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
And slam dunk by Butler. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Adebayo drives in. Dragic the pass to Hero. To the wing on the left. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Dragic with it. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Bertans. Out left to the wing. Outside, Wall. Inside. Pass to Hachimura. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Miami's checked in for Davis Bertans. Mo Wagner comes in for Rui Hachimura. Payton, he's checked in for Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Heat. Iguodala comes in for Goran Dragic.
Wow, very close to a potential and one. Butler converting through contact.
Smith the pass to Wagner. It doesn't go for him. And Miami the other way now. And the pass to Iguodala. Butler on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Brown feeling out a bit. Here's the three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Iguodala against Smith. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Andre Iguodala has got the ability and the frame and the game to score in close. Nicely done.
Payton outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Miami, Robinson is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Jones in at the 3. Heat. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Miami leading by 3. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Payton.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Bonga the pass to Payton. A 3 ball. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Outside Robinson. Dishes to Crowder. And Olynyk kicks to Iguodala. Now Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Olynyk. There's the triple. Washington with the rebound. Wagner passes to Smith. To the left side wing. The Wizards working the ball around now. Mahinmi with it. Robinson picks him up. Stolen by Robinson. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Lays it up off the glass. Iguodala's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
Well, Andre Iguodala going to flex a little muscle on the drive. How good is he at absorbing contact and finishing at the rim?
Mahimi finds Smith. Here's Bonga. Wagner passes to Mahimi. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Now here's Beal. No points in the game yet for him. Floats it up for Iguodala. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Hachimura, the pass to Mahimi. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Wizards making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Heroes checked in for the Heat. There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Outside, Beal. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. Brown, he's checked in for Hachimura. Heat also with the sub. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Robinson.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Wall dishes to Bryant. On the wing, Brown. Fires for 3. Rebound by Butler. For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Outside, Dragic. Back to Butler. Passes it to Hero. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Brown against Butler. He can't get that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Crowder finds Butler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Wall in the corner. Over Butler. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bryant passes to Wall. Up in time, and the last second attempt does not go in. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that's a...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Heat with the lead. Outside Robinson. Dragic left side. Rebound, Washington.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg, he helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bryant. Pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. Corner shot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Well, the Wizards shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Pass to Beal. Now Hachimura. Back to Beal. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the pre-shot preparation by Bradley Beal? So good in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Adebayo. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And Adebayo drops them both. So for the Wizards, Mahinmi's checked in for Bryant. Mo Wagner comes in for Hachimura. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Beal. And then for Miami, Oladipo's checked in for Crowder. Jones comes in for Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Robinson. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Mahinmi passes to Wagner. Wizards passing it around. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and then Jones with the jam.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Smith outside. There's the pass to Bertens. Payton right side. Wagner with it. He's against Olynyk. Wagner passes to Bertans. Second chance effort. Back to Wagner. Nails the baby hook. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
And the Wizards with possession, following the score by Miami. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Throws it up high, and Jones slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now here's Payton. Not a lot of room. Lets it go. And Jones pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And Jones slams it in. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. That one wide left. And so it's Miami, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Wall. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Jones in at the point. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Here's Bonga. Back to Bryant. Stolen by Robinson. And it's the Heat on the break. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Wall wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Butler passes to Jones. Wall with the steal. And here's Bryant for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Bryant's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Wizards. Outside Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And the Heat lead by 6.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
And Beal kicks to Hachimura. It's Beal on the wing. Over Robinson. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Back to Jones. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Nice ball movement by Washington. Left side, Bryant. Fires it up. Great D that time from Adebayo.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Robinson, that's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Beal from long range. Bryant with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Pass to Wall. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. Miami leading by 8. Outside Robinson, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Butler on the wing, launches it. Rebound, Washington. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Crowder with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Robinson kicks to Crowder. It's stolen by Hachimura, and they're pushing it up. The finish, and the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, you understand if you're Rui Hachimura, when to anticipate, make a steal, and get in transition. Nicely done.
Pass to Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
It's Bryant, high post. Adebayo on him. And Wall kicks to Beal. 6 to shoot. Lob pass to Bryant. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Butler on the wing. Back to Dragic. Pulls it from the elbow. The putback. Adebayo on the follow. And the Heat lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And the officials call a traveling violation. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And a new group in for the Heat. Silva's checked in. Solomon Hill comes in for Jimmy Butler. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Robinson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Miami again turning it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Napier. And again, Washington, no good. And here's Hill for 3, off target. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
play 2K are just a little emotional? I've never seen that before. Come on.
I think we all are, especially myself. I'm definitely emotional when I play the game.
Out of all the people that have qualified, is there anybody that you've seen that you know or you're looking forward to play against, or maybe somebody who hasn't qualified that could potentially in the future?
The main person that I know he's going to.
The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And the dunk by Hachimura. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Brogdon outside. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Wizards passing it around. Bryant gets a wide open look, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
The shot by Brogdon, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Wall, no good on that one, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Oladipo outside. Brogdon finds Turner. Outside Warren. Outside Sabonis. Passes it to Brogdon. To the inside. And it's sent back by Bryant. They get it back. Shot's good by Turner. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brogdon against Wall. And a nice shot by Bryant.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Wall. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Wall. Bryant's got 6 points.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low post go-to move.
Now here's Bryant. Outside Beal. Shot clock at 3. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Oladipo misses. Washington leading now by 4. Hachimura the pass to Beal. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Wizards making a switch here. Beal gets a wide open look. And again, Washington no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis. McDermott comes in for Warren. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Oladipo. Payton, he's checked in for Washington. Smith comes in for John Wall. And it's Brown missing. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. McDermott passes to Bitadze. Out to Lamb. Pass to Bitadze. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Justin Holiday's checked in for Miles Turner. McConnell finds McDermott. Back to McConnell. At the elbow, McDermott. Outside, Lamb. Indiana again missing.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
There's Brown with the 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana leading. Outside, Lamb. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside, Lamb is dependable at finding routes to the bucket.
Brown outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Brown. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Troy Brown. Payton is out there with Smith. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Bertsinus at the power forward.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Holiday looking for an opening. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Now here's Payton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Holiday against Smith. Here's the break. It's good. McDermott's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, I'd love to see more of this from McDermott. I mean, when he hustles like that in transition, he makes an impact.
The 3 from Bertans. Smith in the post, guarded by Holiday. And it's Brown missing. Pacers leading by 5. The pass to Holiday. Inside, there's Bitadze. Rebounded by the Wizards. Brown outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Holiday, the pass to Lamb. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
No good from Payton. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Holiday has it in the corner. And Holiday kicks to McDermott. The three. It's hauled in by Brown. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Bertanis, and finished off by Berton.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Jeremy Lamb.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here is Holiday. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Shoots from the elbow, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Wizards trail by 7. Wall dishes to Mahimi. Wizards passing it around. Here's Bonga. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Wall. Here's Mahimi. Wall passes to Mahimi. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Now, here's McConnell. Warren kicks to McConnell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Ryan is checked in for Washington. Passes to Hachimura. Brogdon against Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Now, here's Warren. Left side, Turner. Sabonis inside. Working on Bryant. Sabonis, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the shot is good. Now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope for the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that does it for our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Jeremy Lamb having a really great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the Pacers 5. Now here's Wall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Wall. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. If you thought he could be a franchise caliber player, we might need to reconsider that given his play last year. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Brogdon after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Turner inside, defended by Bryant. And it's sent back by Bryant. Oladipo finds Sabonis. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Second chance shot. And no good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
And the Wizards with possession following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Down low. The shot by Beal, no good. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Dishes it to Turner. Over wall, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on John Wall.
Man, I like the initiative from Turner to go with the shot fake. I mean, once his man leaves his feet, the rest is easy for Turner.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Justin Holiday's checked in for Warren, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Brogdon.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Holiday with it. Now Beal defending. Oladipo draws the double. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Oladipo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. For Washington, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. It's stolen by Oladipo. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. Smith on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
Now, here's Sabonis. Here's Holiday. Good work defensively by Smith.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Back to Wagner. And he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Left side, Sabonis. To the paint. Out to Turner. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 9-point Indiana lead.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Here's Beal. Oladipo with the block. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. And a switcher also for Washington. Mahimi's checked in. Bertans bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Washington. And good that time.
And, you know, whenever Smith gets that close to the bucket, he's sharp in how he finishes these chances. I mean, he's got a lot of different ways to get that ball up and down.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Turner misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Beal. Good D by Holiday.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Wizards trail by 9. Taking a look at the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mahimi is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. To the middle. Pass to Hachimura. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch. And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese, and that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Now the pass to Mahimi. Outside for Beal. The dish to Mahimi. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Wall dishes to Mahimi and stolen by McConnell. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pacers lead by 7. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Passes it to McConnell. And here's Sabonis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sabonis has got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Here's Wall. And too long on the shot. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Brogdon kicks to Lamb. There's the lob to Sabonis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's McConnell, covered by Wall. Lamb passes to McConnell. And the rejection by Mahimi. Shoots over Brogdon, counted, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Mahimi.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Outside Warren. Back to McConnell. Pass to Warren. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis, and the rejection by Mahimi. And he recovers it. Wizards trail by 7. Stolen by Warren. Pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
From deep, Wall. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
McConnell passes to Brogdon. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Inside. That's good from Brogdon on the assist from Jeremy Lamb. And the Pacers lead by 9. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Back to Lamb. Down low. Sabonis with the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Warren against Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Warren. No good with the triple. Now the Wizards with it. 7-point differential. 16 seconds left in the game. But they'll get another chance. The kick out to Wall. The pass to Hachimura. Another shot. That shot off the mark. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll